In accordance with the provisions of Mass General Law, Chapter 30A, Section 20, notice is hereby given that the Zoning Board of Appeals is meeting tonight, Wednesday, February 19th, 2025, at 7 p.m. in the Town Hall Meeting Room of 124. Members of the public are welcome to attend this in person or at 1 Liberty Lane, Norfolk, Mass., or by remote Zoom connection provided. Please note that the in-person meeting will not be suspended or terminated if technical problems interrupt the remote connection. Thank you, and welcome to tonight's meeting. Our first thing on the agenda, and only thing really on our agenda, is
Yeah, we've been
to make
asked,
a continuance.
right, but they've requested a continuance again, right? So I make a motion that we continue the hearing for the appeal of Building Commissioner's cease and desist for 115 Park Street to March 19th at 7:05 p.m.
I'll second that motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Thanks. So moved.
Yeah, so that's going to be 7:05 p.m. on the 19th of March.
We have no appointments. We have no deliberations. We have no town planner updates, except I hope it's sunny in Florida or wherever he is. Yeah? What do we think? He's skiing. Okay.
I hope it's sunny there.
I hope it's sunny there. It's probably cold.
I hope it's not windy, the lifts are running, everybody knows what they're doing, staying on marked trails and keeping their bones intact. It's
There you go.
All right.
been brutal this season.
Yeah.
It's-
Did you read the minutes? Did everybody get a copy of the minutes?
Yeah.
You want to approve those?
I'll make a motion that we approve the minutes for January 15th, 2005.
2025, right.
Yeah, 2025.
And I'll second that motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you. We have some new old business. On March 19th at 7 p.m., 6 Baltimore Street appeal building commissioner's violation to not allow the mobile home to be parked on site while a home is under construction. It's been continued. It was continued from 12/18 to 3/19, so that's next month.
3/19/25.
Yep.
Yeah, 25.
Living in the
And
past.
also, as a reminder, we have a town meeting May 14th, 2025. Got that one right. So I expect everybody who's listening, if anybody is listening, to all attend. Any other unanticipated business? Anybody have any questions, anything they want to add in the open hearing?
Just a comment on the town meeting coming up. I think one of the agenda items is the bylaw for the ADUs coming up, so.
Yeah.
That is true.
Can we get a draft copy emailed? I would just like a draft copy, like wherever it is, I just kind of want to take a look at it.
Sure, absolutely.
I am admittedly a little lazy to watch the meeting. I know they're posted. I looked at the website today and I was just like, am I going to watch this discussion? And I was just like, no, I'm going to read them. And so, but then I went to look for them on the website and I couldn't find them. And so there's a draft set out there. I just want to look at what's percolating, and not for any specific reason. Not in a rude way.
All right.
Just curiosity.
Our next meeting is May 19th, 2025. Do I hear
May?
Nay.
March?
Oh, March.
Sorry. It began with an M.
There you go.
One month.
It's going to be warm on May 25th. I like where you're going with this. Let's skip a few.
Before we adjourn, I did have a little bit of a discussion with Blair, the town DPW director, or I don't know if he's called a director or.
Oh, he's director, yeah.
About
all
the
right.
hole in 115 right next to the railroad.
No.
We don't want to talk about that because
But-
last time the railroad came by, we lost a bridge. So
We have 198 units
Yeah.
proposed to go in across from Jarfran on Pine Street. 7 acres.
Right behind
Thereabouts.
me. It's right
Is
behind
this a Southwood site, or?
Nope.
Nope.
This is the site that was approved for the 8 condo units.
Right.
And now they're wanting to put in 198 apartments.
So we'll see that
If
this spring.
it goes through 198 right now, my last calculation, we're at 210 for safe harbor, so 198 brings us pretty darn close. There are,
Pick it up,
There-
up.
there's another one that's in the middle of that. That was the one that we heard the letter for last month. That
Yeah,
was
that little-
57 units.
yeah.
That's that little piece in there.
Okay,
They're not
together.
together.
No.
And I don't know if they will be, ever. So, there's that. These streets, this is Blair's biggest contention and mine too,
narrow.
is these streets, except for Pine Street, are tiny.
Yeah.
And, I mean, and you're putting all this traffic in these roads and onto them. Plus, you gotta have a sewer treatment plant and everything else because of it now. And then where's all the stormwater go? Because all you have is pavement and roofs. So that's all stormwater,
Yep.
that whole thing.
I was at the last planning meeting, and some of the abutters were there, and they have a very big concern about this.
Oh, yeah, it's
No.
huge.
Yeah, plus you got two streets there that are gonna be like very close
Where
to
was
each
Jaffrin
other.
exactly?
You know, and then Hill Street's like so narrow too.
Oh, Hill Street's,
Yeah, right, right.
Hill Street's
Oh,
pretty
yes.
much a
Oh,
park.
yes, yes. Oh,
Right,
wow.
and that's where the 57.
So is this gonna go behind
Yeah,
the
but
medical
57
building?
is
They
up
come in and
here.
out of Hill Street.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's very, so again, that-
Unless they work together and maybe they can make, we can maybe push them to at least have some kind of egress, because I think fire would appreciate that
Yeah.
too.
I know.
That you have two
bad
forms
enough
of
when the
egress on
indoor
the
soccer
57.
this won't be, like I said, this will have some discussion, you know, because, like I said, some of the abutters are definitely
Yeah.
There's a
voicing some concerns.
There's a lot
already.
lot of traffic goes in and out of, the soccer place
Yeah.
there.
Oh, yeah.
Tremendous amount of traffic goes through
But
there.
what's the street that,
That's the cutover
yeah,
street.
what's
yeah.
this
That's
cut
over
over
to
street?
one-
I forget what the name of
Forget
that
the
is.
name of it too.
But
It's-
that gets a lot of traffic.
Yeah,
it
because
gets
they're
a lot of
cutting over to
complaints, too.
1A.
It
right?
does.
The police have had to handle residents complain about the speed along that
Yeah,
road.
They now have speed bumps
avoids
on
the traffic.
Everett Road, so.
They do have speed bumps up
Yeah,
on
they-
Everett,
You do,
that
yeah.
is
Yes.
correct. This does not dump into Everett, but it
Yeah.
will in one sense,
Right.
Yeah.
because of Hill Street in the back.
Yeah.
But you have to go like one car at a time through the
You
trestle.
pretty much have to go, that's right. And that's all part of the new walking path
Yes,
proposal.
right. Well,
Oh,
that's the
yeah.
other
So I don't know what they're gonna do
The
with
old
the trestle. I
railroad,
don't know if they're
yeah.
gonna take that down and make it a cross that way, or they're gonna put a
Does the
bridge
rendering
across
show
it.
it? The rendering shows the walkway, I think.
Is that the walkway or the bike?
Yeah, the bike path
Bike
walkway,
path,
this is right
right?
here.
Yeah.
That's
This is-
going
this
through
is-
there, right?
Yeah, it'll still go through there.
Yeah, I don't think that's true.
I think this is
though.
part of the greenway, I think. I think this
I
is.
don't think so.
I thought it was.
No, I don't think so. I think the
Are
trees,
those
where the
renderings
trees
available
are.
for the
That's the
public to
Greenway?
look at?
I thought that was.
That
what-
I'm not 100% sure. I was just given this.
Okay.
See, this goes right, this is,
Yeah.
I think
That's
this
the
is
railway,
the,
right?
I think the railway,
The right of way.
railway
But I can't
is
believe, but the
right
thing is
in
that,
there.
that doesn't explain what they're showing here then, because
No.
this is no way like Everett or something like
No,
that.
no,
It's
no,
already-
because there's no houses or
I
anything.
think
There's
this
no
is-
fields
I
over
think
here.
this is showing the greenway, I think. I think this is some rendering. It's all a rendering, though.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, this doesn't show what's the real
AI.
situation, is
Correct.
it? Yeah, because you can't see the existing residences.
I think
You won't see the fact that this
Correct.
is,
I think this is all prelim, but,
Yeah, right.
but in reality, what they are is,
it.
what they're going ahead for is
page,
198
ditto.
apartments that,
but is this coming to, I know they're looking.
and they're 4 stories.
The planning board was asked to give them comments recently at their meeting,
Okay.
so I guess this is getting ready to come
Oh,
before us at
it's-
some close
Oh,
point.
yeah, I'm
Good job, we
sure.
bought the new fire engine,
Right.
4 stories. Ooh. We got the new fire
Yeah,
engine.
and some of these buildings,
They
is
they
pretty
have,
tall.
Looks
I
like there's a
believe
letter
they
there,
have a
huh?
Don't we
letter.
have the new
No.
fire
Can I see
station?
that packet real quick?
engine?
Is this
We have one?
just a,
I thought we got
just
a new
plans?
engine that goes up.
oh, I don't know. I
The
don't
one
know.
we shared with Millis.
Haven't said anything to
Maybe
us
we're-
that says to me
yeah.
that right
Yeah,
now.
that's only really
the
3 stories
most
tall with a,
specific
it's got the cupola. That's a I think those, we were told those are 3 stories with a cupola, I think.
Oh, really?
I
Okay.
think so.
So they're not 4 stories.
Yeah, but it has parking underneath, so the parking underneath is ground level. So
So
it almost
that's
go-
how they're getting away with all the parking. They're putting it underneath, so
Yes,
one
yeah,
level
there's
is
parking
parking.
underneath.
So we
and
don't
some-
have a huge parking lot.
At least that's what I was, how it was
So
explained.
the
when I
runoff
sat in the
may be
meeting.
reduced.
It's
then.
still, yeah, but you still have a ton of, I mean,
Yeah,
you
it's
got
adding to
7
the height.
acres of pavement and roofs. I
You
mean,
can't, you shouldn't do
It's
that.
adding to, it's adding.
there's
to-
really no green on it.
We shouldn't do that.
Well, I mean, we may have a position from the beginning that says
Needs to
it's
be
too
porous.
dense.
Needs to be
Right.
porous.
It's too dense.
They usually start off this way, and then by the
Oh,
time
they
they
all
get through all
start
the,
high.
you
I
know,
know
yeah.
Right.
the one up on Seekonk Street was 104, and there's 44 in there, so.
Is it no?
I still think the 44 might be too much.
I hope they put their contingency at about 200%.
Anyway, that's my update. I had that little
Oh, that's
discussion,
good.
but
Anything else we want to talk about?
were thinking
I know.
Okay.
I think you can make a motion.
Everybody, anything else we want to bring up tonight? No. No, okay, so I'll make a motion that we close the meeting for Wednesday, February 19th at 7:15.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
So moved. See you next month, March.
It looks like the center of town's moving over to